It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Raptors in Toronto. So for Toronto, their last game, a loss to Memphis. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. An intriguing matchup tonight. Two smart, experienced ball clubs. Shaq, how do you see this one playing out?
Solid execution on both sides. Each guy playing to his own strengths.
Okay. I think it's going to be more tactical, though, honestly. You know, if the game is played at a fast pace, that's when the benches come into play, because we'll see who has the bigger bench.
If,
You okay? You all right?
Oh.
You all right?
Man, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, sorry, Ernie. Did it go down the wrong pipe?
Something did.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors in their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis at the FedEx Forum. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
You know, their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game.
As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, hit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. That one good for two. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, no surprise he said their focus has to be on defense when you're going up against a team that's so crafty on offense. He said we have to avoid mental lapses because they will take advantage. And we'll see if they're on their game tonight, Kevin.
David, thanks as always. Their goal early on is a simple one, keeping those opposing shooters from getting hot.
Yeah, and so defensively, they can't get tied into any one strategy. It might take a few different approaches here before they find one that works.
Greg, the reason why is you're never sure which of their shooters is going to get hot. The matchups will change depending on who's doing the most damage.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Monsees, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Welch. Offensive rebound. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Monsees. It's good from long range. He has 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Toronto with the ball. Trailing by 2. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Lowry in the misses the 3. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Forte. Draymond Green pulls it in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Lowry. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Quinn, good. Quinn's got his first 2 points.
You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
There's the pass to Mobley. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That one misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
They show real guts, nabbing that victory in overtime. No doubt they are a better team because of that one moving forward.
So it's Toronto now, following the basket by Draymond Green. From 12 feet out. Here's Mobley. Another shot. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Quinn. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The trust this team has in Draymond to make the right decision with the pass.
Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
Pass to Mobley. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Six on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. On deep. And again, Toronto no up.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Miller. All by himself. Here's Livingston. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Now here is Lowry. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
The lead pushed to double digits. Garrett's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Miller grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 10. Passes to Lindsay. Over Lowry. That one a little long.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Trying to get something going. Toronto with the first shot clock. And it's good, 2 points. Mobley's got 6.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. There's the feed to Miller. Over Mobley. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Raptors trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Mobley. Here's Valanciunas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
How many we saw with Jonas Valanciunas, the Lithuanian big man, shooting more threes last season.
Valanciunas saw all the other centers in this league add a three-pointer and wanted in on the action as well. Only took about 1 a game, but he shot over 40%.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Well, Steve, for the Raptors the last few years, regular season hasn't been a problem. It's been all about the playoffs.
Yeah, the Raptors have the goal of making it out of the East and to the finals. It's the right goal to have with the way they perform in the regular season. This team, they will always be measured by their playoff runs.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Poe is checked in, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And he's good on the second. Steve, the NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve. But for point guard Shaun Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night. And then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring.
And the first one at the line is good.
This Warriors super team drawing comparisons to the teams of the past. Michael Jordan's Bulls, the Showtime Lakers, the same buzz in the building when they come to play.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Smitty, some argue that this Warriors team is the best of all time. Some heated debates.
The Warriors players wise to sidestep those questions. They're focused on the now, dominate the teams in front of them, and keep winning championships.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Lawson outside. The pass to Lindsay. And it's Garrett in the corner. Takes the three. He can't hit that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
From the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Garrett. Lindsay, who's guarded by Varejao, knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Welch. And he converts the layup. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Livingston. Out to the right wing. Baseline try. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. From the wing. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Pass to Livingston. To the paint. Here's Lindsay. And nothing is falling for him right now. Toronto trailing. Here's Welch. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Fred VanVleet, the Wichita State product, took some time getting into the NBA, but my goodness, is he a factor now for this team.
You know, I love the way VanVleet can create space with his movement and getting into a defender. Great at reading a defense and finding the right play. He thinks several steps ahead of the play when he's on the floor.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Spurs, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, Golden State 5.5 games behind.
And well, but they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so that things do come together for them before the end of the regular season. Look out.
Here's Garrett. To the left side wing. Lindsay, he's guarded by Varejao. Can they get it? Here's Jones. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lindsay. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Tries from 16. Again, Toronto.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Dishes to Lawson. Lindsay, who's guarded by Varejao. Here's Lindsay. Varejao grabs the board.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's his first foul. Jones against Valanciunas. Over Jones, and again it's Toronto converting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Some smaller players spend most of their time on the perimeter. Others really sacrifice, Steve, their bodies to make plays inside.
I think some of the small guys that get in there, like you said, is Kyrie Irving, one of the best at finishing. Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. Some of these smaller guys who don't mind throwing their body into the paint.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Toronto. Quinn Cook's checked in for Golden State. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Livingston. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Garrett, 5 to shoot. Over Norris. They get it again. Can they get it? Livingston, the pass to Garrett. Here's Livingston. No good with the layup.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Valanciunas, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
This Toronto offense have been going through a transition the last few years. The team used to take a lot of mid-range shots and run a lot of ISOs. They switched to more of a ball movement-oriented style, and it paid off.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. Along with the Raptors' decrease in isolations.
38% of shots last year were threes. Raptors took the 3rd most threes in the league last season. We'll see if that trend continues this season, but there has clearly been a shift in how they want to play.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors, but you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
And he makes the first.
Last season, Toronto had a very mixed season, to say the least. Franchise record 59 wins and the top seed in the East. It all came crashing down as they were swept out of the playoffs by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for the Raptors last season, Steve, it was the ultimate letdown, wasn't it, to have the season end like it did against Cleveland?
Sure was. The team kept insisting things were different last year, and this was their time. Wasn't the case at all. They fell again to the Cavaliers. It was a big disappointment. They looked to shake things up this past offseason.
Recovering. They get a hand on it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Livingston. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 19-6 run. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Welch defended by Jones. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
Shots, gentlemen.
When you think back to 2014, Kawhi was named an All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, broke out as a true superstar.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Monsies, started by Varejao. Lawson, it's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And Valanciunas kicks to Varejao. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Monsies, started by Varejao. Fader on the way. That's tipped.
Strong instinct and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Novak, that's for 2. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
You know, this is the discipline you need to play with. At this level, number of possessions matters.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Kevin Durant provided insight into the chemistry of a team chock full of competitors.
You know, there's times where we argue and times where guys want to, you know, throw blows, but that's a part of just being around guys for so long. And, you know, but it's fun. It's fun learning more about yourself as a leader, as a player, and I think that's my next evolution.
And the mix of personalities for this Warriors team, part of what makes them tick.
Different leadership voices, all committed to winning. And I think within that mix, Durant is able to find his place and his voice.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
And for Golden State. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Golden State. Here is Nova. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Rebound by the Raptors. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to Lowry. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to put...
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Here's Lowry. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mobley's got 8 points. Warriors trail by 5. Here is Nova. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the Raptors with the ball, following Durant's three-point attempt. Pass to Welch. Shot clock at 6. High post shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
At the top of the key, Lowry to the left side wing. Here's McCool. They grab their own miss. Welch. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Timeout called the Warriors. Now in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Jones. Miller comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Quinn Cook. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Henbey. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they continue to control the glass.
Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Kyle Lowry with great vision and court awareness on that play. What a pass.
Miller outside. Kicks to Miller. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. His man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
Now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. He's been dominant over the last month. 6th in three-point field goal percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of it.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Well, Green, really the heart and soul of this Warriors team.
He brings an edge and a toughness that they need. The others are more quiet. He's not afraid to challenge anyone. That's just his nature.
Miller, no up. Raptors leading by 6. Here's McCoo. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 6.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Here's Lowry, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
And KD at times in his career shooting over 10 free throws a game. One of the best in the league at working himself to the line.
Well, Steve, we have a viewer question that has come in here. It's Randy from Texas. And let me see if I can. Oh, he says, what's your favorite basketball movie?
The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh, Kevin. That's my favorite basketball movie. There's a lot of them.
Is it really?
But I would say that was probably number 1 for me.
No kidding. The first one falls. An embarrassment of riches for the Warriors. Steve, who do you think is their best player? Is it Steph, KD? Some might even say Draymond Green with his overall impact.
Well, let's first start off. They have 4 All-Stars, and they all are fantastic. The MVPs are KD and Steph, so it's between those 2. I would have to lean on Kevin Durant a little bit better than Steph.
Durant hits them both.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now, the difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
Lowry passes to Welch. Hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Warriors trail by 5. Passes it to Bishop. Outside for Lowry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 on the clock. Novak outside. Connects from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Mobley. Outside Lowry. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Just hasn't had his night, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Hembe. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Over to the wing. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And the pass to Bishop. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Raptors trail by 3. Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Second, the Warriors.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Just the layup.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Penbay, and another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Lowry. 6 points for him. Inside. Pass to Welch. 6 on the shot clock over Lowry, and the rejection by Lowry.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Raptors trail by 4. Kicks it to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-5 run here. No good from the wing. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Miku now recovering. Here's Miku, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian, and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Steve, we know you're not going to become an official anytime soon, but is there a rule you would change in the NBA right now if you could?
Yeah, I look at the zone defense. I would love to go back where you're guarding your guy in some form or fashion. I know when I played, there was totally different rules about the legal defense, and it was basically imaginary line, right straight, and double team somebody. I look at it right now, there's teams that are so good, they're just kind of playing a zone, and it's forcing us to see teams take more three-point shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Norris. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Lawson, and it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 20-5 run. Here's Livingston, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Lowry. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Toronto working the ball around now. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lawson outside. Miller outside. Here's Garrett. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And it's good for 2. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Lowry is just a ball of muscle out there. He has no problem taking a hit like that and still finishing.
Here's Lindsay. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure.
Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Lawson in the corner. Pass to Garrett. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Now Lowry. He's got 8. Here's McCoo. It's rebounded by Garrett. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Lindsay. And he banks in the layup.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Now here is Lowry. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Miller, the pass to Lindsay. 9 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
Tough night for him shooting the basketball, but this team has been resilient. That's why they hold the lead.
Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ballinger.